I was in an auto accident the Friday before Thanksgiving, and I was, hurting pretty good. And I happened to run into somebody that I knew, and they asked about, have you ever heard of EE systems? I don't know. And so I went home and looked it up, and said EE systems of Mount Pleasant. Now we live over in the Saginaw area in Michigan, but I grew up about 5-6 miles from the corner road right over here. It's called Wing Road. And I said, I'll go back home. So I booked an appointment and I went for an overnight. But they have the largest machine here of the EE systems, and so there's more energy that's emitted. And I did the overnight. I woke up the next day and I felt markedly improved. I got some other friends to come with me at different times. But my bestest friend, Zuleika, she came, and we've been here together, 3 or 4 times, yeah. So, you want to tell about your experiences?
Sure, we did. I can say the biggest contrast I found is when I came and did it first, we did 2 hours. Then another time we did 4 hours.
Well, remember we had an hour that day. So
right.
We was 2 when we said,
and I like that, but it was hard for me to calm down and be present, and because I'm always used to doing something. It was hard to get into a meditative state, but I can say once I was there for a couple hours, I began to relax and feel more into it. And then I also did an overnight, and that I slept all night. I didn't have to even get up to use the bathroom, which is like miraculous. That doesn't normally happen. And I felt like such a peace and a calm. And the next day, I felt kind of the same, but the day after that, so maybe 48 hours after my overnight stay in EE systems, I just felt a surge of energy go through my body, and it stayed with me for about 2 weeks. So that's been my experience. So I'm like, I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing something. And it felt energizing, energetic, but it was after, and it was more, and I don't know why it like wears off. So I guess that's what they mean by you have to get so many hours and accumulate them, because I didn't feel like that beyond those 2 weeks that I felt, not it leave, but I would say gradually I didn't feel that surge anymore.
Yeah, you'll feel a surge for a couple of weeks typically for people. 1 week is average.
Okay.
Up to 2 weeks, typically people will feel that. And then you'll kind of go down.
Okay.
But you're still going to be a little higher than you were before.
Okay.
So you're taking a big step and then stepping back down. So
right.
It's a boost, but then you're still a little higher than before.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. But we love it, so that's why we came to the open house, and we'll continue to do it.
Yeah,
I believe it's very much worth it.
Because of your
well, I have different things, but my knee, I came because of my knee. I have a torn meniscus in my knee, and I thought, okay, hey, and we're all about energy anyway. I'm into health and wellness. That's what I do for my life as well, as I'm like a wellness consultant. So I'm all about energy and how to heal the body from within, and that anyway. So it's right in our wheelhouse. So it's a beautiful thing, and I highly recommend it.
Okay. Have you felt any relief in your knee?
Yes, I have. I have felt some relief in my knee. I've done a lot of things for my knee, so I don't know per se where this will come into it, because I take supplements, I exercise, I do PT, but my knee is much better, and I have not had surgery on my knee. Right. It was suggested, and I don't feel like I need it. So yes, absolutely, my knee feels very much improved.
Great. Have you and how about you? Have you had any pain reduction since then, or
oh yeah?
What is your okay?
No, the pain is reduced.
Okay.
But they're still talking about possibly doing surgery, and I'm kind of debating or waffling about that.
On your shoulder.
On my shoulder, right. From the auto accident I had. Okay. And so, because when I was doing physical therapy, I like talking to people. And a lot of them that had surgery said, I feel worse than when I had before I had the surgery, and
I'd say I noticed in him his mind is clear when he comes and does this.
Okay.
His clarity, like mental fogginess, it's clear when he does a session in EE systems.
Yeah.
I'd say I've noticed that in him. I feel calmer. I normally have a decent amount of anxiety that I live with all the time, and I feel calmer when I do it. But other than that, the calmer, the sleep, my knee.
I was here for a pet night session too. We didn't have a pet, but we were here, and it was amazing. People brought, I think everybody had a dog, but they all came in, and the dogs, it was kind of like my first session when I got there. What if I snore? Or like, what if I got to go to the bathroom? A lot of things I didn't know. But my friend that was with me, we were there and we witnessed that the dogs came in and they're a little yappy, and then all of a sudden, one by one, they all started to just calm down. You know what? We all, it's just like people, but it was beautiful.
A lot of the animals seem to get relaxed pretty quickly in there. It's kind of it's like they know or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe it's intuitive. Yeah.
I kind of love with the animals too that, because a lot of people want to ask, is this a placebo scenario? And the dogs that are having response, they're not having any intention when they come in. We've had one dog that in a 2-hour session, his blurry vision cleared up, the cloudness in his eyes. And so his owner brought him in to finish that off, and we haven't heard from him since.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, so the dogs aren't having a placebo scenario. But,
Right. Okay.
If there's nothing else, I mean, we can conclude it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
So much.
Oh, Elise, it was wonderful.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Energy Enhancement System at the Embassy of Life Mastery in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Our testimonials include pain relief, anxiety relief, seizure reduction, trauma stress relief, greater cognition, improved blood pressure, nerve numbness improvement, joint pain inflammation reduction, better sleep, improved vision, optimism restored, more energy, and DNA repaired. The Energy Enhancement System generates multiple bioactive energy fields, including scalar waves, a morphogenetic energy field, also known as a torsion field. When combined with biophotonic patterning, it can interface with the body's DNA matrix and promote healing. Scalar waves are well known in astrophysics. Research has indicated that exposure to scalar fields can promote the repair of DNA, including breaks and genetic damage, as well as lengthened telomeres. The EE system is not healing you, nor is it a medical device. It does not pinpoint what you want healed. The EE system creates an optimal environment allowing your cells to repair DNA, which stimulates your body to begin fixing problems according to your body's hierarchy of needs. There is no way to predict what area you may find improvement in, and not everyone has automatic symptom relief, but many are finding improvement in areas they've given up on. Your goal is to take a nap. The delta and theta wave periods of sleep is when your body is naturally regenerating. By achieving a deep sleep during the session, you optimize your exposure. We offer comfortable recliners, dim lighting, and sessions lasting 2, 3, or 4 hours. What will Energy Enhancement do for you? Call today, 989-866-1133, or visit us online at elmastery.org